Hey there, good morning. Welcome to our Facebook Live with GBMC. I am Megan Knight, anchor of Good Morning Maryland, and today we are talking about job openings at GBMC, specifically for nurses. So I am joined this morning by Temi Osoromi, who is a nurse manager at GBMC. Temi, good morning. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you so much for having me. Good morning. How are you today?
I am doing well, thank you.
Awesome.
And by the way, if you have any questions throughout this discussion for Temi, please leave them in the comment section and we will get to those throughout our chat. All right, so why don't we start, Temi, with a little bit of background about
Mhm.
you, how you got into nursing, how you came to GBMC. Give us your backstory.
Yeah, so I remember I was a nursing student originally at GBMC, went to nursing school next door at Towson University and graduated and started my journey on a med-surg unit. And here we are today. I'm now the nurse manager in the medical and surgical intensive care unit at GBMC.
That's wonderful. Yeah. So how long have you been at GBMC then?
So I've been at GBMC for 7 years
Very,
total.
very nice. Okay. Well, then, why don't you talk a little bit about your role there as nurse manager? So you are nurse manager within the surgical intensive care units and the medical intensive care units. And maybe in addition to talking about your role, if you could kind of explain what those two different units entail.
All right. So my role involves several things, not limited to operational support for the department, professional management, patient care, culture, safety, basically. When it comes to budgeting, financial management, we do all that. When it comes to supporting the staff, making sure everyone have what they need, that comes within my role as well. So for the surgical and medical units, mainly in the medical intensive care unit, we see medical patients, and then the surgical, we keep our surgical patients who went to surgery and coming back, who needs ICU bed, we keep them in the surgical intensive care unit. The medical intensive care unit has a capacity for 12 beds at a time, same thing as the surgical intensive care unit, so we can hold a total of up to 24 beds.
All right, very good. So it sounds like you probably stay pretty busy then during your day there at
Correct.
GBMC.
Correct.
Very good.
Correct. Our days start off, acuity changes very quickly, and that's why we have awesome team who stay on guard and ready for anything that happens. We could be cruising along, and then patient acuity changes, and we have to jump on them and take care of them because we live and breathe the GBMC vision phrase all the time. They could be our own family members in that bed, and that's what we do, and that's why we're here.
Very good. All right. And so I know you guys would like more people, specifically nurses, to join your team there at GBMC. You know, we've done lots of stories talking about the nursing shortage nationwide. I mean, this is what hospitals across the country are seeing right now. So maybe tell me what you like best about working as a nurse manager at GBMC.
Oh wow, it's about the people, the connection, the relationships you build at GBMC. That's what makes it different. You are the culture within the organization. You're able to impact change. You feel you're not just a number. People get to know you as a person and not just as a colleague or an employee. That's what makes it special.
Very good. And is there anything unique about working in the surgical or medical intensive care units as opposed to other departments within the hospital?
So within the ICUs, we have a very close knit team. Everyone work excellently well together. We have a teamwork mentality in the department. It's not about, oh, this is just not my patient. No, no, no. We work together, and everyone also will support each other. We are when it comes to our providers, we also have a strong relationship with them as well. And nurses are an integral part of our multidisciplinary rounds every day. They're able to give input into patient care. They freely ask questions when they have some. So that's basically what supports us within what it makes us special, basically, in the ICUs.
Very good. Yeah, as you mentioned, nurses are so integral in keeping a hospital up and running. I mean, they really are kind of like the heartbeat of the
Correct.
hospital, would you say?
Correct. I absolutely agree with that.
Very good. All right, so what positions do you need? What are you hiring for right now?
All right. We're hiring for nurses. Nursing for sure, day shift, night shift. We're hiring assistant nurse manager as well. We're hiring nursing support technicians, unit secretaries, every job type. Basically, we're hiring for.
All right, very
Yeah.
good. And how does someone go about getting started with the application process?
So we have the GBMC's careers page. If everyone can just, it's very easy, very quick. Just type in that and it will come up, and the positions are all outlined there to apply to.
Okay. And once people apply, I mean, do they get to talk with you or other nurse managers there at GBMC? How's the process work then once they submit their application?
So once they submit the application, it goes through the nursing recruiter, and then it comes to me very quickly. And then we schedule either in person. We've had a few in-person interviews and some virtual. And some things we also do is we always encourage our candidates to come through on site to look at, to kind of see our space for some shared time. They get to spend some time on the unit. They get to speak with staff. They get to meet the team basically and ask questions. And at that time, I also meet with them as well to sit down and kind of answer any questions they have.
All right, very good. And I mean, I'm just curious too. If you have somebody who maybe says, "Well, I don't know if I have the right education for this. I don't know if I have the right training and certification." Do you have any advice for people who might be thinking about getting into nursing, but maybe aren't sure where to start or where to go? I mean, you went to Towson, which we know is a great program there. So, how do I get started if I do want to become a nurse?
So I would say reach out to a recruiter. I would say try to get a share time, a shadow time. We usually will have nursing students. We have people, or even people who are not in nursing school yet. We may have them just see the space, see what we do, and ask questions. And that's how to get started a lot of times.
That's great. Yeah, just kind of getting your foot in the door, I guess, and see if it's
Correct.
the right job for you. How did
Mhm.
you know it was the right job for you, Temmie?
I've always wanted to be in healthcare from the very age, and I ended up in nursing. I love caring for people. I love the compassion. You always impact people. We all, it's amazing when people are when they're not feeling well. That's the most vulnerable time, and that's when you really do impact.
That's wonderful. All
Yeah.
right. Well, thank you so much for all this information. Where can we go online to get more details about all the positions that you're hiring for and how to submit a job application?
Yeah, so the GBMC careers page is the best. And also on the GBMC's Facebook, there are always information about the careers we have as well.
Very good. Well, Temmie, is there anything else you would like to add as we wrap up this Facebook Live discussion?
So I'm gonna say GBMC is a great place to work. It's an awesome place. We have a lot of opportunities, growth opportunities, especially for a lot of our nursing workforce. We're encouraged every day to continue to work, to continue to make improvements in everything we do. So it's a great place to see things. It's a great place to start. So come along.
All right, very good. So once again, that website is gbmc.org/careers. If you're thinking about it or you're looking for a change up, give them a shout out, apply, and then you get to work with Temmie, which
All
sounds like
right.
it's a fantastic deal.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you, Temmie.
All right.